Today we devised the perfect plot to finally get us into Mythic. And yes, that was a corny pun, but it was definitely intended. Today's deck list is absolutely silly, and it works all around the new plot mechanic from Outlaws. It's so much fun, guys. We got a ton of cards that are going to be plotting themselves, but the one card that this deck kind of was stemmed and built around is this Doc Arlock. This thing is going to allow us to plot everything in our hand for 2 less than it normally would cost. So if we can get this thing down on 2, we can actually go ahead and plot the Trailblazer and the Brawler both on the next turn. For, you know, just a very small amount of mana, which leads into one of the biggest turn 4s ever, because we can drop the Trailblazer and the Brawler at the exact same time and even follow that up with even more nonsense because we'll still have 5 mana open. It's a really crazy mana, you know, cheat kind of. I mean, it's really insane, and the idea here is very simple. We're trying to get the Brawler down, and we're trying to copy the Brawler as many times as possible with the Bandit to hopefully have something upwards to 20 40 sometimes. We did pull that off today. And once we have those creatures on the battlefield, obviously unloading your hand completely on 1 turn seems like a decent idea, but there is the threat of being swept up the following turn by the opponent before you get the damage off. So we have hopefully enough mana to where we can play these for 0. We leave mana open for things like our counter spells and our interpreter. Now the counter spell we're going to be countering, and hopefully on top of that copying another Brawler on the way. And then also we have the interpreter to bounce something and force the opponent into plotting a card and then casting it. And the reason being is because we have a really sweet card that I think this deck honestly runs through. It's the Extraordinary Journey, an enchantment that allows you to draw cards whenever your opponent or yourself plays cards from exile, which is the plotted position. So you're going to get cards when they, you know, bring back the card you just bounced. You're also going to draw cards when you play your spells. Such good card value from this card right here. It's fantastic. And lastly, Galta, kind of a decision I'm not super excited about yet. I didn't get a chance to really utilize it as much as I would like to have, but I was hoping to follow up all that, you know, all those plotted cards, follow that up with one big Galta, swing through, and then hopefully make another trampling creature. That's essentially another way to copy the Brawler. But anyways, super fun list. I think you guys are going to enjoy this. We'll jump right into it now and have some fun. Guys, today's deck is insane. I've only played 1 game with it so far, but my god, was it a marvelous game. We're plotting today, and this hand looks phenomenal, so we're keeping this bad boy. And also, the other good news is we are 3 games away from Mythic, I believe, so it's gonna be a good day, I think. I'm having a good feeling about this one. And the opponent playing Abzan, it looks like. Ooh, that's a card. Let's play it. I wish I would have gotten it on 2, but it's okay. Beggars can't be choosers here, so we'll take what we can get. We'll take what we can get here. It's already, the odds are already stacking against the opponent here, man. We're feeling really good. I do worry about sweepers, obviously, so finding a counter spell I think is going to be pretty important. Also finding a way to draw cards is going to be important. For right now, let's just kind of sit back, wait till we draw those necessary, you know, pieces, and then we'll see what we can do here. All right, let me see what this says here exactly. So whenever you cast whenever you cast a creature spell, create a 1/1 red mercenary. Okay, that's fine. Oh, that's a perfect draw. Oh my gosh, that's a perfect draw. Literally couldn't get more perfect than that. All right, we aren't gonna play anything. I mean, I could just really unload this entire hand if I wanted to, but I'm afraid of a sweeper, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until we can start drawing into our counter spells here. At least give myself a chance to get a top deck on the counter spell, you know? I mean, rinse repeat sounds phenomenal to me. Oh my gosh, we're about to draw so many cards. This is good stuff. Don't play it again. Don't play it again, because if you give me a counter spell, this game's over. Look at all these cards from exile they could potentially end up playing. All right, we're drawing 2 per card that we drop off the plotted position here, so I'm gonna go ahead and try it and I'm really praying that we find that counter spell. That's the key here. That's the goal. Nope, not a counter spell. No, I had a feeling that was gonna happen, and that's why we needed it. Gosh darn it. Yeah, that's pretty brutal. And they scoop it up though after that play. If I had gone with the copy on the brawler there, and oh man, that would have been really nice. One disruptive little assassin's trophy got us, but we were trying to play out our entire pile right here to try to draw a bunch of cards and hopefully find that counter spell. But it is what it is. All right, so I just reread that enchantment spell and I misunderstood it. Actually, I only get to trigger that ability once per turn on drawing the card, so we couldn't have drawn just like a boatload of cards, so it wouldn't have worked anyways. But we have the counter spell now in the opening hand. Really just need one of those, right? You just need to get one counter spell, feel really good about it, unload everything at once, counter any sweeper, and you're good to go. That's the goal, man. I don't have a really good feeling about our dock. I feel like it's definitely going to get taken out here by some nonsense, but let's go ahead and get it down anyways, and hopefully it allows us to plot. Oh, of course. All right, no plotting going on for cheap, at least. No cheap stuff. Gonna have to pay the full cost, which is unfortunate, man. The difference between being able to plot with the dock on the field is crazy. We could have plotted both of these, which is absurd mana value. Like, you don't get better than that. I do hope we find a land here, because I'd like to continue plotting. If they play something out here, I could always play the journey too. If I hit a land and I can exile whatever they play, but looks like they're not going to. Wow. Well, that's a bummer. It's a land, but it's a tap land. That's gonna happen sometimes, unfortunately. Edgar's Awakening is scary. Are we trying to reanimate here? What are we trying to reanimate though? I'm definitely gonna hit him with that counter on that spell, but what are they trying to reanimate is the question. I don't see anything threatening in the graveyard just yet. Cathartic Pyre. All right, let's see what they drop. Nothing scary. Good. Anvil. That honestly does seem like it's worth countering. It's something that I'm gonna have to be annoyed by it for the rest of the game. Oh, I can't counter. I don't have double blue. Wow. All right, well, it resolves then. Fair enough. Let's go with this. Pass the turn. Is this creatures and artifacts or any permanents? What are we looking at here? Exile target creatures. No, just creatures. Okay. I'm really not too worried about what they've got going on the other side here. It's not super oppressive or anything, so kind of chilling right now. All right. Whenever it enters the battlefield, you may discard a card. If you do draw a card, it can unearth for 2. All right, something to think about. I think I'm gonna play... this and then maybe leave open our interpreter for whatever they cast next. I'm really just going through the motions of setting everything up here for the most explosive turn possible. I know we can kind of unload with the Trailblazer and Brawler and another Brawler even. I could have really gotten the battlefield looking really good here, but I really don't see why we need to rush that when we can get, potentially the one-shot kill at some point in this game. It's about the content. It's not about always making the right play. It's about doing the craziest thing. All right, hopefully the interpreter hits something here. If they drew a land though, it's gonna be a bummer. I might just end up using the 3 steps ahead here to maybe draw some cards. All right, down to 14. They sack the scrap work. Okay, so they're just trying to get an extra card here. I'm guessing they're going to play it here on the second main phase. Maybe. No. They are not. All right. I say it's our turn. Let's just do it. All right, here we go. We play our Trailblazer first because I need to draw cards. I think I need to find some more potential threats here. Giving the Trailblazer the counters as opposed to the Railway Brawler drawing us a card, I think is a little better. Okay, that's not a bad card, but I think I'd rather... If I play it, I still have counter magic available. Yeah, I do. Okay, so let's play this first. Plus, we might draw into another land too, which would be helpful. A land that doesn't come in tap, that is. Whatever it is I decide to do here in this turn, I gotta leave mana open for my counter spell. That's the main thing. All right, we do get an on-tap land, which leads me to playing my dock. And they scoop it up. All right, well, a little bit of an uneventful game there. Unfortunately, the opponent, I don't know what they were really trying to accomplish there or what their ultimate goal of win cons was, but it definitely wasn't to get an anvil down and just kind of bleed me out late in the game. It was going to be a good turn, though. The dock comes down here. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana open, so we can actually plot this for 2 and still have counter magic open. Pretty ridiculous, but we didn't get to do it. Okay, so we potentially have our mythic game here, guys, and I keep accidentally opening up a second instance of the magic client, so we got a little bug here where the guy's rank is not being shown, but yeah, this should be good. We got a good hand, and we just made it even better right there by drawing into our dock. This hand just got amazing. Please don't have kill spells, though. I would imagine they do, so let's not get our hopes up here. What is it that they have at instant speed with nothing on board? I'd be very curious to figure that one out. Let's go! I'll take it, I'll take it. That's huge. That allows me to plot both of these. Oh my gosh. Auto pay, yes please. No attacks, you can have it. You can have all of it. I'm chilling. Oh my god, double plotted there with the... Dude, that's gotta be one of the most broken things ever. Being able to plot both of these by turn 3 to play them for free next turn is insane. It's absolutely insane. And if they give me one more land here, I can go ahead and play the Journey out and exile the Glissa for them to replay. Oh man. Okay, that screams Roots. Are we playing a Roots player with a Glissa? Okay, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to make of that, but... I am hoping for a land here off the top. Come on, give me the land. Give me the land one time for your boy. Yes. Yes. All right. Pay the 1. Send back the Glissa. Play out the Trailblazer. Yeah, we're gonna plot that bad boy. And then we play out this. Oh my gosh, dude, that's unbelievably broken. Okay, no attacks. Things are about to get real silly around here. Dude, next turn I can do a lot, honestly. I could let's see, play the 1 land, play that for 3. That's not gonna leave me enough mana open for that though. I may have to plot the Trailblazer, play the Dust Animus, and then leave open the Interpreter. That seems like my strongest route here of winning this game. All right, so they play the Prowler. A lot of How did they get that at a discounted price? Creature spells you... Oh, wow. Okay, costs 1 less to cast. That's kind of crazy. That's a really good ramp spell. I didn't realize how good that is. That's really nice. So they can still play the Glissa then. I'm going to draw the card though. So thank you for that. Man, so many cheap creatures here. They're going to be able to kind of flood this board up a little bit here with blockers, which is good on them. This gives me lifelink though, which is great. Okay, they just go for the incubation token, which is pretty smart. It looked like, you know, that was in the exile position. I don't know where it came from, but it probably would have forced him to... Oh no, never mind. It only triggers once a turn. I'm sorry guys, I'm rambling here. I'm just trying to think of what was going to happen there had they played that. I thought I was going to get a card, but I wasn't going to. All right, so first thing we got to do is get a 5th land drop here, so this comes in with its counters. Ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. That's insane too. I could send back the Glissa again, or like I said, I could probably just plot this for 1 and then leave open the interpreter, or is sending the Glissa back the smarter idea? Glissa's a problem because it can blow this up, right? And I don't really have the means to block it. And if I flash this in, I think I should send it away. The good news is our options are endless. Like we can do whatever we want, really. And then once we get to the Galta, then we're gonna be cooking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana, and this needs what, 7? This counts as a land. So if I draw an on-tap land, we can get Galta down next turn. That'd be kind of nice. Looks like they might be targeting the dock, which honestly a little late on that, but man, with that Rutstein, they got so much mana to work with, really, because these creatures they're playing are very, very cheap and efficient. We're definitely in a decent game right now, though, man. With the Animus on the field, that changes a lot because of the lifelink that it provides. There it is. I draw some cards. We love that. We love that. Man, we draw a lot of cards with this build. That's a card I was definitely looking for. I like that. Because now I can get the copy of the Brawler. Copy the Brawler. I got the on-tap land too. Do I want to just maybe go with Galta here and try to close out the game? I have the Trample. No, probably not, right? Not yet. Because if I play the Galta, we're definitely not going to win the game just yet. We're getting there, but not quite there. So maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. We just play this. Copy this. That's only going to leave me 2 lands open, though. So it feels like I kind of have to play this first. I know we're losing value on this by playing this first, but I need to have my interpreter open. So I'm going to play this first. And then I'll play the Bandit into the Brawler for 4. Another Bandit. Let's go. A couple more Bandits. All right, we play it straight up. Copy our boy here, and then we got the Interpreter ready to go. All right, so we got protection from removal with the Interpreter. We've got us as many cards as we want in our hand here. I'm going to pass the turn, though. We're going to discard the hand size. Good problem to have. At this point, I think we're good on the dock, right? But then again, do we really need any more lands? Not really. If they're coming in tapped, especially, not really. Oh, I just realized I should have swung through with the Animus. I'm so locked in on my hand right now, trying to figure out how I want to play the next couple of turns. I absolutely should have attacked with the Animus there. I'm making a lot of mistakes, guys. Keep in mind, this is my 3rd game with the deck, so I have yet to really dial it in yet. Normally, I play a lot of games with the builds before I record, but In this case, I'm in a little bit of a bind and I need to get a video out quickly. So we slapped it together and we're playing. So that's the card we want to send away, right? There we go. They replay it again though, and what are they taking out? Probably a brawler, right? Oh, they can't replay it. It's plotted. They have to wait till next turn. We're chilling. All right, we definitely don't need that much card draw anymore, to be honest. The docks kind of played its part too, but I don't know if I want to throw that away. Yeah, do we need that many cards? I don't know, man. Yeah, I'll kill it. I'll trade with that. We're so locked in right now as far as like the board state goes. Like the opponent's not really going to be able to do a whole lot to us. So even though we probably could have killed them potentially 2 turns earlier than this, we're still in prime position here to make something happen. There it is. There's the GGs. I figured it was coming sooner or later. I would have really liked to have gotten the Galta down, but you know, sometimes you take what you get there. And we are in Mythic finally. Let's go, dude. Plotting our way to Mythic. You'd love to see it. All right, we're finally in Mythic, and they got us at 90%, which is honestly kind of what I expected. Not too much of a surprise there. Let's play this out. Got the journey on 2 here, which is good to kind of just prep. Oops. There we go. I've got the counter spell, which is really good for the late game, especially seeing Esper here. Their opponent's probably going to have some sweepers, I would imagine. But hopefully they give me a little bit of time here to just kind of set up. We have a bit of a slow start. Okay, not what I was expecting to see there. Not a card I really want to be bouncing either, so that's tough. Do we play another one? Or do we start plotting? I feel like I got to start plotting here. I've got the brawler next turn to plot, so yeah, I think that works out better for our curve. So we plot that. We plot the brawler next turn, and then the following turn we can journey away something and then play the brawler. Seems pretty good, but then I won't be able to get the counters placed onto my Animus, unfortunately. So I don't know what we're gonna do yet. Another brawler, okay. Sure, let's I really want to draw the cards, man. I really want to get this down. I'm gonna bring this out, that way we can at least hold some counter magic if we need to. Pretty strong possibility here that the opponent is going to either counter or kill this. Not great either way. All right, looks like we're gonna have to use our counter spell. It's looking that way. All right, hopefully it's not for a waste though. I'm imagining the opponent's probably just gonna, you know, answer with another kill spell next turn, but we'll see. At least we, you know, force them to have to play twice. It's a bit of a bummer though. They didn't have it there on the end step. That's a good sign. Another decent sign. Now, hopefully this is more mid-range and they don't have any sweepers. That'd be great. Maybe like a Rafine deck. I'm not falling for none of that nonsense. Surely they had something silly there, like a Seat of the Empire or something. Okay, we start. I really want to get the lifelink and the counters on this, right? So it's like maybe the play here is actually just to unload here. Oh, they have a cut down. Interesting. All right, we're looking to draw a bunch of cards next turn, and I definitely want to get the counters, like I said, on my okay, that's got legendary, so the Seat of Empire is still on the table. I'm not attacking into that. Tough game. Tough little game we got here. Esper mid-range. We're starting to see those meta decks again. Nothing in my hand though. Ooh. All right, we start with this so we can draw the most amount of cards possible. Land is not ideal. They counter the ability of the Brawler. Nice. I guess that's fine though. It's better than countering the draw effects, I guess, in this particular instance. Animus gets down. Oh, that's nice. All right, so we start with an attack, I think, and then hopefully they try to do that, you know, Seat of the Empire nonsense, and I'll get them right back with my own. Let's trade some Seat of the Empires here and see who comes out on top. It's like I knew what you had this entire time. Crazy. Read you like a book, my friend. Read you like a book. And we got the ability to plot something on the opponent's side of the field next turn. This is gonna be good stuff, man. Got another card. Really kind of stinks that we didn't get the counters though on those other two creatures. Maybe there was a way we should have attacked beforehand. I don't know. But interrupter. I would say interpreter. Interrupter is gonna send that away. That's fine. Still gets the job done. Still gets the job done. Give me something nice here. Thank goodness we got that out of the way. Let's go. That's big time. Yeah, I don't really care for plotting it and getting the extra card here. We're gonna get one off the Trailblazer, so that works for me. Beautiful. That's a great card right there. Send that in. Just that? I mean, I don't think they're gonna block with this. I think they want the card advantage. And if they do block with it, do we care? Not really. I don't think so. Yeah, I think I kind of want it gone. All right, now they can't draw cards unless they want to use the third path to give me cards as well. And there's the scoop, baby. Let's go. Good first W. Love it. First W Mythic. Feels good. Okay, this hand is a big yikes for sure, but yeah, I don't think I can keep that. Oh man, it's not much better, but I will keep it. We'll send away probably the counter spell for now. Looking to draw some cards if possible here. Another bit of a slow start here. I need my dock, man. The dock is where it's at. Now we get this down for 0. And we might be up against 5 colors here, which Leyline Binding is a thing, so. We just gotta hope we keep drawing lands here. That's all we can hope for, lands. Not a land. If we don't draw a land, we're hoping for the dock. I don't think we can win this one though, guys. We're pretty far behind now. That was a brutal draw. So far, it's just Naya. It's dinos. Okay. I need a card. As much as I do not want to play that, I need a card. Okay. Okay. Oh boy, another Hammer Skulls. Pretty scary, I'm not gonna lie. Let's absorb some of that. Oh boy. Let's get this down. Part of me kind of wants to just use the Bandit on the Trailblazer, but looks like Trailblazer's gonna die. Great. We allow it, unfortunately. Green. Plot you. Get this down. And then next turn I can get at least 2 railway brawlers out there, which might actually turn the tides of this game. It's hard to say, but that might get us back into this. I don't know. I'm excited. That it's a good turn. Taking 12 though is not ideal at all. Ooh, I don't even have to use the bandit this time. All right, draw the card. Another brawler is sick. Okay, this is good. This is really, really good. The brawlers are like exactly what we needed in this matchup. The problem is we're gonna lose one of them, right? We're gonna lose one, but the other one's gonna be a 10-10, so it can block fine, and then we'll replace it next turn, and we'll just keep that process going, man. Getting these 10-10s on the field. Gonna be clutch. And then we got the bandit too. Don't call it a comeback, because it's probably not, but all right, we definitely block. Just please no shenanigans. Shenanigans would definitely cost us everything. I like that there was no pre-combat there. There's, oh my goodness. They really are gonna let me on tap here. All right, let's do this. I'm just gonna hang on to this for now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait and be patient here, guys. Oh man, my allergies. We're so close to being done with the allergy stuff. No attacks yet. We love it. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna just plot this, and I'm gonna hold counters and the ability to bounce something here. I love it, man. I'm feeling confident now. I'd like to keep this though, to copy the brawler if possible. Depopulate is crazy. Okay, I'm gonna send it back one time, and then we'll counter it next turn, and hopefully counter copy. 1, 2, 3 to counter. 1, 2, 3, 4 to copy. Okay, yeah, we do have enough to do all that. All right, what's their play now? Dude, the counter spell might be the savior of this game. The problem is that they might have 2 depopulates. I really did not expect our opponent playing dinosaurs to be running depopulates in their build, but here we are, 2024, you know what I mean? All right, let's go ahead and copy another brawler. Drawing a card. All right, that's not terrible. Send this over the top. And that's it. That's it. I can get lethal next turn. I have lethal next turn. I just gotta hold the counter spell, hold the copy. We're good. As long as I don't have 2 depopulates. That's literally what's gonna be deciding the game here. Do they have 2 or not? Counter. Token. Let's go. That's huge. We got a 40-40. Oh man, if we lose this game now with the depopulated, it is what it is. I mean, we played as good as we could have, I think. I cleaned up a lot of the misplays from earlier, it feels like, so I'm happy. Nice, dude. We did win the game. That's crazy. That was such a big comeback. I cannot believe that. Holy cow. Just for just for funsies. Oh, I wanted to get, what is it, an 80-80? Just for funsies, man. That's gonna do it for me today, guys. Happy Friday, and thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it very much. I want to just say before you guys get out of here that I do apologize for, you know, the wild schedule that I've been having lately of posting, not posting, and, you know, off and on, and not having a true, like, reliable days, you know, set days and times to release my videos. But hopefully my wife is just finishing her internship as of today, and is going on a summer break vacation sort of situation. So we should have about 2 months where I'm gonna have an extra day for recording and whatnot. So that's gonna help a lot, and hopefully we will get back to our 5 days a week. And you know, we'll build off of that, and hopefully that momentum will take us into back into our original schedule. So thank you for being patient with me. I appreciate it very much, and I hope you enjoyed today's deck list. But that does it for me. Huge thank you for everyone who watched it this far into the video, and a huge special thank you and shout out to the Mardu Mob. If you guys don't know, the Mardu Mob is the membership program on this channel. These people help support my channel monetarily every single month, so huge thank you and shout out to them. I appreciate you for everything you do for me. And that does it, guys. Hopefully we'll see you on the next video, maybe this weekend, maybe on Monday. Till then, peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man, man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah.